All right, so check-in was pretty easy. I guess I can take this off now that I'm outside of the place. Check-in was easy. You do have to wear your mask when you're inside. Everybody is social distancing and doing everything to keep it clean. There were people cleaning the floors. There were people cleaning the restroom. We had to run in there real quick. We're actually here a little bit earlier than our room is ready. We have to wait for them to give us our room. So we are going to try to go to the park. We have an appointment. Is it an appointment? Reservation to go into Animal Kingdom today. So we're gonna head there. It is a little chilly, so that's why I got my jacket on. Kind of nice. So this is actually our first time not checking into the hotel first, and like riding their transportation over. So this is kind of new. We're parking out in the parking lot, and we got a little bit of a walk to get in, which is fine. Lord knows I've gained enough pounds during this COVID shutdown and my eye injury that I need to walk. Eat more salads and walk. That's kind of the goal for part of this trip. You gotta remember that we're in this section. All right, good to know. We've made it to Animal Kingdom. Cool deal. There's new scanners here to walk through whenever you're going through. You no longer have to stop and have them rifle through your bags. They can scan you as you walk through. Very easy, very streamlined. I like it. Where are you going? All right, Tree of Life. Normally this is so crowded, and you can see the crowds are not very big. This is kind of nice. This is the 1st of February, 2021. In the middle of the COVID pandemic, and the crowds are very low. We made a comment. This is the first time we've been able to get this close and just casually walk up and take pictures and stuff. It's kind of neat. We have the transition of us walking into Pandora. The music changed. Kind of cool. I want to come at night sometime and see all this lit up. All this is supposed to have like bioluminescence. There's supposed to be things on the ground as well that I guess are lit up or glow in the dark in some way. In different places. Yeah, I can see the different discolorations. This is always so pretty though. The way they did this rock suspension thing. Very cool. You can see on the ground these hash marks. This is where the line, I guess, wraps around for the ride. I'm not exactly sure where the back of the line is. It's I want to say the population is very low today here at the park. You can see there's not a lot of crowds, but I don't know where the start of the line is, so we have to find that. We're going to ride the Flight of Passage, which is one of our favorite rides. So it appears we're walking basically right on the line. We're right on the ride. Outside the entrance to Flight of Passage, it said 20 minutes. And I'm thinking that it takes 20 minutes to actually get up there. So we may not actually have to stop. Kind of cool. 2 hours for this one. Yeah, but before we waited over 2 hours to ride this. I learned our lesson there to get the fast pass. But this is actually what we were hoping for. And weather-wise, I mean, it's like 65 and a little windy. I got on shorts and a jacket, kind of a light wind jacket. It's comfortable. It's not windy where we're at because we're kind of protected by the Pandora environment that's built around us. This is so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? So anyway, very awesome. I love the detail all the way through the queue. There's so much to look at and interact with as far as like sounds and smells and the water spraying. Again, we haven't stopped the whole time yet. Yeah. I'm tickled with it. So we haven't stopped walking since we got in the queue to walk. We just keep walking straight on the ride. Pretty cool. Oh, this is where the blue guy was, wasn't he? Wasn't he right there? I thought he was in this room.
He is, but not.
All right, maybe you can see him from around the corner. Yeah, okay. I think you can see him from around the corner. Yeah, you can see him from over here. There he is. Hi. He's back.
Oh, he's back.
Cool. That was so cool. We were able to rock right straight basically on the ride. And it took us from the time we walked through the gate to the time we rode the ride, 10 minutes to get on the ride. 23 minutes total, including the ride. Pretty cool. So we walked right over to Africa and we noticed the sign for Kilimanjaro Safaris, which is the riding the big truck through the zoo type thing. And it said 15-minute wait, which basically means we could walk right on. Looking forward to that. So far we just keep walking. We got some people walking past us. I'm not sure where they're going. We're all in the same line. Should be interesting. Oh, now we're slowing down. Okay. But I can actually see where the trucks are. We're right here at the trucks. Flip you guys around. So the trucks pick us up right up here. Now we walk right up here. That was non-stop.
Very cool.
Yeah, that one has this mouth is like wide open.
Now, if you give me about 5,500 pounds, you can get about 2 days. See this? See that? On the right is Lydia Draft. Look at the third spot on her neck if you can. It looks like a Mickey. Make sure we have oxygen in one place. Please not pass from row to row or left to left. Hey guys. Alright, thank you guys. We're going to have to keep on going. Alright, now coming on the left hand side, going to be two animals. It's going to be the zebras and going to be a Hartman. It's going to be a Patterson eland. Patterson eland is about 2,000 pounds. This we call the shoulder. The zebras are Hartman's mountain zebras. They're very social. They can hang out with pretty much any animal, including the wildebeest. Now, with that is mainly because they can be very reclusive. They're not going to be too energetic. Even for the babies, they can be very relaxed. But with that, we're going to take them go and see two more. Remember, everyone has to stay black snouts. That means they're black horses with white stripes. If you look at the flap of skin under their necks, that's called a dewlap. What that does is it stores water, so they can actually go a couple of days without drinking any water. On top of the hill are maybe a couple or more of Maasai giraffes. A couple of babies are hanging out there as well. I'm going to take a small pause for them. They are being watched over by babysitter giraffes. We're going to make sure everyone stays safe during the day, but at night they do have to go right back to their moms. Giraffes eat up to 20 hours a day because they have full stomachs. The baby girl was born in late October. The babies are about a week apart. They are both going to be girls. They do kind of camouflage, especially when they are. Now, if you look at those tusks do indicate his age. The tusks are going to tell you that basically he's around 11 or 12. Actually, I think he's closer to 13 this year, so happy early birthday to him. But what that's actually going to be a time they do choose to break off from the mother's group. Now, here's the thing about that is that, again, they are going to be pretty young whenever they leave the mother's group. Now, we're looking for the matriarch of the female group. She's actually going to be the one with the biggest ears and the longest tusk. Again, it does indicate age. Now, speaking of tusks, they are endangered against the closer to their tusks. Their tusks are made out of ivory. So by us not buying any ivory products, we can have to affect them all over the world. That's our main goal here on the reserve, to have our elephants become tusker elephants. A tusker elephant is basically going to be a group which is glad they're able to hang out together so well. A couple of them are going to be a sisters or a mother-daughter duo.
Here you go.
Alright, found the matriarch already. She only has one tusk in this group. So if you can see her, that's who she's going to be. Looks like one of her daughters is actually going to be heading towards the back. Now it's perfectly okay that she heads towards the back because everyone else is kind of watching her. Gotta make sure that she stays safe because she is the youngest one in this group. Now you might notice that they do have Africa-shaped ears. Those ears are going to be in the shape of Africa for all African elephants. For Asian elephants, they're in the shape of the continent of India. I'm sorry, the country of India. On the right-hand side, the next feet, and like cattle. Those horns will get to be about 5 to 6 feet long. Now those horns are blood vessels and they help them to be able to pull. Now we are going to keep on going, moving. Alright, so here they are on the left-hand side. Those are going to be the juvenile baby flamingos. They actually, again, just turned 6 months this month. They won't turn pink for another 2 years of eating brine shrimp. The beta carotene inside their shrimp is what turns them pink. In Swahili, they are called heroes. So if you look at the ship of the island, you might see that they are heroes. Are going to be a mixed gender group. So there's 2 girls, 1 boy. Of course, they look identical because both will have horns. That helps to protect them whenever he's competing for space, food, and females. Now they are nocturnal creatures, so they're more active at night or in the afternoon. So he does have 4 warts. Females only have 2. Now Pumbaa is going to be the name of the warthog in the movie. However, in Swahili, that word actually means foolish from a dummy. So if you say Jumbo Pumbaa, you're saying what's a dummy. But it's very, very cute. But in Swahili, it doesn't have it down here. It's going to be a little bit territorial just because, again, they are going to be a little bit, you can't see very well, but they do recognize these trucks. They're not going to be very territorial towards the trucks. Here are going to be a couple of eggs. I'm going to pause it for a quick second so we can get a really good visual of the rhino and the eggs on the right. Once again, guys, make sure we're not standing up. All right. And with that, on the left-hand side, one of my favorite rhinos because she's very, very calm. She was born North Coast. Nigeria is about as far West Africa as you can go, and technically we are here in East Africa. The reason they are able to hang out here is because they're very popular all across Africa. You can use them for many things, either as pets, as livestock. Also, they can be really good at just playing down grass. They do have 4 stomachs, so they spend all day eating. They produce milk, which can be turned into butter or cheese, and that can also be sold in different types of markets. They can be an additional source of income.
So that was pretty quick to get on the ride. It actually took longer to get off the ride than it did to get on the ride because they were waiting for some vans ahead of us to clean up and change over drivers. As soon as we got off, we noticed there was a gorilla sighting, our viewing area, and then there's a path that we're going to get on. I'm in line now for us to go view gorillas. It's called Gorilla Falls. Yeah, Gorilla Falls. So should be cool.
Lily, I have Grace who is 2, almost 2. She'll be 2 in May. She has a 10-year-old girl and a 6-year-old boy.
Eating the bark. See how they're pulling the hay out of the grid thing? You think they feed them like that because they hold their heads up?
Now we're going to go on Rafiki's Planet Watch. We've never done it before. We were talking about the fact that we've been coming for a while and we've just never rode this before. This is like a train that takes you over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. I don't know, it's right outside of the gorilla exhibit. Looks interesting.
We'll see.
We'll see.
One-way transportation. Please make sure you keep your face coverings in place from above your nose to below your chin. No eating or drinking on the train, please. And if you're taking photos, keep that face.
Rafiki, which means friend in Swahili. All right, so that was really cool. We actually rode a train over to Rafiki's Planet Watch or Animal Watch, whatever it is. There was goats and stuff to pet, and there was also a really cool exhibit on the inside where you could see all sorts of reptiles and bugs that they had on display. There's an area where you can watch them work on animals if they have to go into the hospital. There's like a viewing area where you can see that. They also had a place for you to watch people draw some of your favorite animal characters. At the time, there was a guy drawing and teaching other people how to draw Dumbo. Very cool. So we rode the train back over to the main part, and now we're going to head towards Asia and ride the Mount Everest. Yeah, that was called?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, here we go. Alright, so we just rode Mount Everest twice and basically walked on the ride. I mean, just went around the corner, around the corner, around the corner, and we're on the ride. Got off, did the same thing, and got on the ride. I'll get you guys so you can see it.
You actually see the ride right there.
Yeah, it was cool. The first time we got on, we were on like road number 2, and it whipped around pretty good going backwards. Going forward, yeah, it wasn't as intense. The second time we rode kind of in the middle, and it was cool because you get the forward and the backward inertia. Very cool ride. What's really cool is the crowd level. Look at this. Very few people here. I mean, other than the fact of it's winter time and we gotta wear masks and there's these lines on the ground telling you to stand back. I don't so much mind the standing back part. I mean, it's kind of nice not having people climb all over you while you're in line. I mean, that's how it was before. You'd have so many people just smooshed up on you. You felt like they were almost picking your pocket or something. But yeah. We hear music. pretty cool.
Follow the colors of the wind as you explore Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Look, it's a dinosaur. Oh. He's happy to see ya. Look, flying dinosaurs. Alright, so this is Dinosaur, and the last few times we've been, it's been closed. It's actually open today, so we're gonna ride it. Alright, so we did the mobile order here at the Tree BBQ Grill. It's around on Discovery Island as you're coming out of Dino Land. We ordered the pulled pork macaroni barbecue, and it looks really good. We're just gonna split this.
Baked macaroni and cheese
Baked macaroni and cheese.
with pulled pork, coleslaw, and onion rings. Let me try it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
So we did the mobile ordering. That actually worked pretty conveniently. One of my queue readers wasn't working. I had to download a separate one, and it worked fine. It connected right away to who we were, where we were. I was able to order it easily. I paid for it easily, and they updated me and said your order's ready to pick up at number 4. That was super easy. So kudos to Disney for pulling that off the way they did. That worked great. So anyway, I'm gonna eat now. This is fantastic. You wouldn't think it is, but macaroni with the slaw and the barbecue, a little bit of barbecue sauce and onion ring. It's so many good flavors together. Nothing outdoes the other. The macaroni is just done enough that it all blends great. It's really delicious. Fantastic. Okay, it's officially too cold for me. I am wearing shorts though, and a jacket, but the shorts are what's kicking my tail.
He was told to wear pants.
Which allegedly I'm supposed to wear pants, and I said, no, I'll be fine. But the temperature did drop.
10 degrees.
It dropped 10 degrees. It's like 54. But here's the upside. We got here at noon, and it's 3:30 now, and we've rode everything. Matter of fact, we rode Everest twice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call it pretty good, and we've gotten a notification as almost as soon as we left the hotel that the hotel's ready. So we're gonna go back and check into the hotel and get our bags put away and kind of get settled and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. We got lots of stuff planned, so stick around for that video, and thanks for watching.